Make sure you get those controllers away from the setup when you're done playing.
There we go.
But looks like we are finally going to start our set here with Elexiao versus MM720. And it looks like it's going to be Greninja versus me, Swordfighter, to start off here on an interesting variation of Final Destination.
Yeah, it's good. If you're going to be playing BF or FD, choose the other stages. This is Elexiao's favorite stage.
Yeah, I've seen him play a lot on this stage.
Yeah,
starting off very clean here, try to get the force match on the ledge. 73 percentage on me, Swordfighter already.
That down air and up air are also really, really strong moves. Oh, man.
Yeah. Very good landing with
the short chakram, obviously, and the fast chakram, both having, like, you know, the fast chakram very nice for, like, you know, in being in neutral, like knocking about away, but then the short chakram for very good setup. You know, it hits multiple times, so it can hold people in place whilst you get ready.
Did you notice that the chakram actually got, like, the Greninja Shuriken actually beat out chakram?
Mm.
I didn't know that.
I think it depends on whether it's fast or slow. Maybe I'll have to have a look. But if it does just get beaten out, then fair play. Yeah. It does seem like there, where it seemed like it was just. It is quite a weak projectile. Excuse me. It just does get knocked back.
Tries to get the neutral air 84 there here. Elexiao looking very, very clean here, but again, me Swordfighter can actually just make this back. Because I think 2 more hits in and that up the
air dodge through the Shuriken, which I guess I know he wanted to, but the recovery of the hero spin, whilst very good, it doesn't have as much range as I believe things like links and stuff. Yeah. So he's got the reflector, remembering that he has it as well.
Also, like, he did directional air dodging instead of just doing normal air dodge. And normal air dodge doesn't have as much lag. So if he did normal air dodge, he could have actually avoided getting the SD, but unfortunately here. Let's see if he can make it back. Elexiao here looking very, very clean. The chakram here. Oh, and he's going for the spin setup. I really like how Elexiao just keeping stage control. Like, if he goes above them, he just catches him with the up airs. And if he tries to land back on the stage, he just gets the neutral airs. The Shuriken very good at covering the ledge. And that neutral air seems to be safe on shield.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
mean, neutral air, also, like, dash attack's pretty good as well. Greninja's got some silly stuff. It always, like, pops people up as well. I mean, he does manage to get away with some nice DI there. Yeah. But, yeah,
Greninja not a character.
Pop up.
Greninja not a character we see a lot of, though, but the one thing for this game, especially considering that it's, like, 3 months old?
2, yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, about there. Like, there's so many characters that are undiscovered.
Yeah.
Like, for some, we didn't know about me, Swordfighter, until, like, a month ago or something?
Roughly, yeah. So, well, one of those ones. Finally getting that first stock down for Brult. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing with Greninja is just like in Smash 4, I think he takes like a lot of work to make good. You know, he's a very, very technical character, so there's a lot of stuff going on. And his hitboxes are very precise as well, so you need to get your clean hits, especially on the neutral air. That's just like straight up himself that he's using to hit you with. Yeah, Elexiao getting hit by oh, neutral air into forward air. Not going to kill though. Yeah, that does. The forward air is such a wonderful move because it has this interestingly slow startup. So you can normally take some time to read what your opponent's going to do, or kind of like preemptively do that. So he's already throwing out the forward air as soon as he's like jumping. So it's like the startup is almost like mitigated in that kind of like awareness and that preemption of or preemptive nature of the input. Or you, as I said, you can kind of like maybe let your opponent move first and then throw it out to counter whatever happens. Yes. It has that slow startup and then that strike. Yeah. And very good at catching a lot of whiffs as well. So Elexiao here taking the first game against MM720. Looking strong with this Greninja. What would you say would be the best way for MM720 to adapt and possibly take the set? That's a lot to be said. I mean, right, the thing is with Elexiao, he's a very, very stoic player. Like, he's not one to kind of get riled up. I don't know, it's like he's got a very, very strong defense. I think like 720 is being a little bit too aggressive. I feel like, really trying to pressurize his shield too much, and I think he just needs to be a little bit more respectful of, how much Elexiao can do from a defensive position. Yeah. And then obviously how much he can really get when he does start, really getting aggressive from that. You can see like 720 throwing out a lot of options, and I think it just leaves him a little bit open here and there. Oh, gets the up air though. Yeah, I mean, that's the second tornado he's been hit by. He got hit by one in the entirety of that first game. Like, the rest he just defended and was very, very safe from.
And with that being Swordfighter's main game plan, like, that's not a good thing. Yeah. So fighting openings and how to get that tornado would probably be what MM720 needs to do if he wants to get a better chance of taking the set.
Very nice there. He used the chakram to kind of hold Elexiao in place. He then got up for the up smash. That was a nice decision as well. I've also noticed as well that he's been using...
That might be it. That's probably it. Yeah,
that's what I want to see. That's better. So from Brault there, you know, he's been using the Gale Spin a little bit more offensively rather than just kind of using it neutral. Wonderful, wonderful.
Nice.
He does that from time to time. But yeah, like rather than he's been throwing it out kind of like as part of something, rather than just throwing it out in neutral, throwing it out as part of a string, the Gale Spin, I mean. So you know, either he'll like rather than that isn't doing anything when Elexiao's jumping in, using it to counter and knock him back, and then you know using it as part of a pre-existing string there. See, he's coming in, then using it to knock back, which I think is a better usage of the Gale Spin because the startup's quite quick for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, it has transcendent priority by the way.
That's one thing I didn't see either. He didn't use Reflector. He did there, but he didn't use Reflector the first game at all, like really, to reflect back shurikens. Probably he should have done. But it looks like he's adapting to it now, so better late than never.
Yeah. Much better game so far from Brault, for sure.
Also thinking like Yoshi's Island, I think it has shorter blast zones on the horizontal side of it.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I believe. Which allows you to kill much earlier with Swordfighter as well. And it looks like that's going to be it again. Ooh. No, avoids it.
Just managing to get the air dodge just around it. If he did get caught by the back hit, he would be getting brought forward for the finish as well. And then there coming out, goes for the fair, but does miss that one. Brault, ooh, landing on stage, but getting lucky.
Actually, here keeping MM720 on the ledge.
Very nice, using the first two hits of fair, landing into the forward smash. Very good stuff. He's opening up his game plan a lot more now. He's like exploring it a lot more. He's got a lot more options on the table than he was using in the first game. So good stuff. And
I think the lack of a platform also allowed Greninja to get a lot easier down onto MM720 and punish him with the neutral air. But now that he has a platform, he has the ability to jog a little bit more and be a little bit better at hitting Greninja when he tries to get land down. He's got that platform in the way, so Greninja can't just land with an air. Sure. But Elexiao going back in here with the lead now.
Yeah. Just making the changes he needs to make. Okay, goes for the grab and gets punished with the down air. Landing there, gets him away. Again, can't get the final hit of that up smash though.
Elexiao here trying to find a way to get back in here, and as I said, platform really does matter here. So probably why he picked it.
Yeah, you can see how much time he's got. I mean, he was knocked away and still managed to come close to punishing after he connected that Gale Spin.
Yes. It is very, very strong. And like, there's a lot of time for you to hit the hero spin.
Chakram coming out. Goes through the shield.
Elexiao looking for a way to close out the set here.
There he goes. That's going to be it. That's going to be it for sure. He let his guard down, and the strength of the hero spin is huge. 1-1.
Good stuff from both players here. MM720 taking the second game.
I wonder what voice he's using. So GP, UK, me Swordfighter.
Oh, yeah.
Goes for the really uninterested voice. So he's like, you're getting bodied by a me Swordfighter. He's going, hiya.
There's also one that goes. There's also one that's very real. Goes like, yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
But like, that's not insulting.
No, it would fit the face of the me fighter he's using right now.
Yeah.
I just look like some. Kind of reminding me of Professor Layton, like in a way.
That's why he called himself Layton, didn't he? He called it Layton.
Yeah.
He just hasn't got the top hat. Sorry, sir. You can see how disgruntled he is by that. Darto.
Are you kidding me?
Darto.
He just resynced again?
No, surely not. He must be playing another game as well. Like, he must have played another game by now.
Okay, Pro Controller users really need to get their game up on how to desync their controllers.
Bless them. Oh well. Life. Yeah. It happens from time to time.
Well, we're still continuing with the set, and that was a very quick fix, so no worries about that anymore. We're going into our final game here for the set. Elexiao versus MM720. We're going to Callus League.
Again, it has that open space.
And the home stage advantage.
In the center, yeah, and the home stage advantage. So yeah, he does have the open space that he was working with in the first game, whilst also having the options of the platforms at the side if need be. And obviously the walled recovery.
Yeah, he's trying to use Reflector here a lot more.
Yeah, but you know, he can see a bit. You can see Elexiao just kind of knowing when he just needs to unleash the shurikens, finding the timeout.
Yes, exactly. The good thing about the stage is there's the platforms, which I know I've seen me Swordfighter kill extremely early with those platforms, but at the same time, Elexiao has the ability to just jump down, get the neutral airs because there's an open space.
Yeah.
But he can also use the platforms to convert.
Yeah, I can see as well now. Like, Alexiao's kind of like playing a little bit a little bit more with a bit more trepidation. He's on the back foot a bit more because he's a bit more wary of what the Swordfighter can do. I think 720 did a very, very good job of like showing Elexiao what this character is capable of, and it's putting a bit of the fear into him. He's respecting the moves a little bit more, and maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe he can just like just try and play that game plan he's always been playing, and just getting into the face of his opponent.
Yes. Indeed.
You know, within measure of being safe, of course.
Yeah, of course. Because otherwise, if you overextend and it's not safe, you may end up getting punished for that.
Yeah, but I think if he does give 720 the option and the chance to make use of that moveset, that's where he's going to be finding a little bit of struggle with this matchup. But the back is enough to take it. Very close between these two.
So just a matter of time to see who is going to take it out. Gets the forward air here, possibly starting string. There we go.
Up air, forward air.
Elexiao just keeping MM720 on the ledge, but manages to get back into the game.
That's the nair again with a quick momentum and push forward to get that fair too.
Elexiao's stage control is really good. I was also just thinking Greninja, the shurikens just allow you to limit so much space, And with the fast options.
Landing there. A lot of strength as well in this Swordfighter. He puts out a lot of damage. It's kind of nuts.
And each and every single percent just leads up to that tornado into the upbeat. But the forward smash going to take it here.
Yeah, just finding and visualizing that overextension from 720 and managed to get the confirmation. Dash attack coming out, doesn't get the punish on the platform recovery.
Tries to get a reflector there. Yeah, Elexiao very dominant right now.
Yeah, he's just speeding it up a little bit. Yeah, very nice of 720 to read that. Doesn't get the final hit of Dare though.
What? Did that smash just clutch with down air?
I think it was up tilt. I think.
Okay.
Was it up tilt? It seemed like it was. It was quick enough.
Yeah. It was happened too quickly to see, really.
That's why he's got the walls.
Yeah, you really got to think about that. Like, walls do a huge difference. Like, certain characters just really like walls. Greninja being one of them. Here we go again.
Yeah, making use of that wall to kind of keep himself safe on the side. Oh, wow. He dropped shield at the last minute, but wasn't able to connect it.
Forward air, not taking it yet. MM720 final opening here, gets down smash, and we're down last stock. Both players here at the last match off set.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those things, I was going to say it's not impossible, but that, it wasn't, but it was that final hit does come through. Elexiao gets a little bit of a shocking game too as 720 brought out his big guns, but that will be a 2-1 victory for Elexiao. So good stuff to him.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got something. Something happened.
What happened?
I don't know. It just did the whole bring when you get like 700 battles done on the console.
Oh, yeah, that's being one of the achievements there.
Yeah, there we go. 300. Only 300?
300?
Wow.
What is this setup?
What a noob.
I've got like 3,000 matches already.
Oh, well, look at you. Oh, God. This guy over here.
I bet some.